Welcome back to Moreton Daily Stadium. Thanks to Community TV, Australia's home of live streaming. It is the First Nations Goannas taking on Western Australia here. WA to start with possession. The Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League National Championships. Great to have them back here in Redcliffe, Brisbane. Yes, Western Australia starting with it up against a team comprising of Indigenous players from right across the country. WA in the black and yellow. On the Indigenous side, they are in the black, orange and yellow. And predominantly, well, it looks like an orangey red, doesn't it? Here come WA. And a good run here. Here comes Majar Peachy, who's through. Have a look at him go. Looks like Gordon Tallis, the way he runs. Wonderful stuff. Western Australia here. Really chancing their arm as they drive towards the line. Looks like Brodie Dunn. What a run by him. As they come towards this broadcast side, floating pass out to the number 18. They're going to score off their first possession. Dermot Arthey it is. And Arthey with the try, and I just want to give credit to Jesse Innell. It was Innell, apologies to him, not Brodie Dunn, with that really nice run after the great work from Majar Peachy. It was Peachy and then Innell, and then finished off by Dermot Arthey. Let's have a look at this again. Majar Peachy. He did certainly look a little bit like the Raging Bully style there. Innell almost scored himself. And then the halfback here in Tamarau Hayamona. Beautiful pass to Dermot Arthey. And what a dream start for the West Australians. WA with a 4-0 lead, kick to come. Hayamona, the halfback, will look to convert here right on the sideline. Haven't even touched the ball yet, the First Nations Goannas. So the left boot here of Hayamona. Gee, struck it well. It's going to be close. Just missed it. There wasn't a lot in it. Good effort. 4-0 WA lead. The Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League First Nations Goannas. 4 points to 0. So the restart here. And a really good chase there by, didn't make the tackle in the end, but Jared Charlie, the front rower for the First Nations side, really good chase by him from the kickoff. So the First Nations Goannas in numbers. They haven't touched the footy yet.
19 hold square, go to.
WA with that impressive opening set to lead 4-0. So here they go again.
Move! Behind the line, behind it. Hold!
Fourth tackle. So they spread it wide. They got the offload away and the overlap. Look who it is again, this man. Majar Peachy. Oh boy, he's going to cause some headaches today. That left edge First Nations defence. Last tackle, 20 out, WA. As they come towards the centre, Hayamona, a little deft kick in behind to his opposite number 7 there to take it, Mickey Salafia. And the Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League First Nations Goannas finally have the footy in their hands. Salafia there, just short of the 30. Here they go now, the Goannas. Played there just short of the 40 by Brandon Marks, and now just short of halfway is the winger Jack Talbot. Early kick too. Gee, they waited so long for the footy, and then they kicked after only 3 tackles. Good chase though. Here to take Gabriel Salalia in the maroon headgear. And breaking the tackle here is Lincoln Kemp. And rewarded with a penalty.
Spot number 9. Right there, mate. Everyone's on. Sit.
Who's on the ground here, mate?
Will you go on this? Buddy, stand with your foot. With your foot. Hold, mate. 10, 10.
So WA here to be tapped by Jakias Mabbott. And I Detour. Short side play. Renare Tarana. Again, Mabbott centres it to Hamona and now through the hands. That's with the fullback Salalia. Salalia jinking, jiving, dancing, prancing. Salalia almost got there. Solid run. A little bit of razzle-dazzle from the fullback. Western Australia pressing home. Mona away here to Philip Saunderson.
Number 6, late.
WA penalty again.
Number 6.
We're on line here, Goannas.
Buddy, just wait till I'm behind the line. Number 4. On the goal line with your foot. Go, no tackles.
A straightening run from Jesse Innell.
Stand up, turn, and
In fact, it was the 15, Kiowa. Kiowa Scott it was. Now have a look at this out to Detour, who could go all the way himself. Detour. Only a few metres away, Western Australia. Dermot Arthey.
7-0. Hold, go 3.
Look how close they are. Salalia over the top, the 5'8" now in Harue Brown, and he'll get it away to the danger man, Majar Peachy. Oh boy, Majar Peachy. What a performance already by him. He scores WA's second try. Well, the First Nations side really with it all to do here today. They've already played 8 minutes and they've had the ball for 3 tackles. It's been all Western Australia. 8-0 the kick to come. You're watching the 2022 Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League 15s and 18s years National Championships. And this conversion attempt from the sideline, he didn't like it from the get-go. So we have a look at this try again. Almona. On to Salalia, and then the little pass there from the halfback Harue Brown onto Majar Peachy. It was almost like Peachy had ordered room service. He just put it on a platter for him there, did the 5'8". Kihauti Rangatahi Harue Brown, the 5'8" for WA. So back underway here, the First Nations Goannas kicking off. 25-minute halves. Last pool game for the 15s before semi-finals later in the week. They do get a couple of days break. Semis scheduled, I believe, to start on Friday for the 15s. Look at these metres from WA. Tackle there, Ezekiel Ivey for the Goannas and co. Still pumping the legs forward here, Jakias Mabbott. Nearing that 30-metre line. Salalia. Pass to Rona. And last tackle now is Hayamona finds Hawaii Brown. There's the kick, and they'll finally get some more possession here, the Goannas, and I suspect they won't kick early in the set here. They'll just be happy to have some footy, I'd imagine, surely.
Hold! 7 release, go to. 17 off the side to me here. Hold square, go through.
So the Goannas, as they attempt to make some metres,
hold, go for 7, you're offside,
was played there by Brandon Marks. Beyond the 40s, this is the last. This will be Ezekiel Ivey. They need a solid kick here. Inside the 40 as well, but he picks out Dermot Arthey in that blue headgear. The kick.
Hold, go on.
Like it was Salafia who produced the kick, and the fullback Salalia runs right at Salafia. The fullback Gabriel Salalia really highly involved for WA. Here's Isaiah Waruki.
Release the ball. 14 to me here and hold for me.
Waruki, it's all WA at the moment. Here's Ruben Dixon, the lock forward. Rangy, tall and awkward to tackle lock forward. Good run from him up to the 30. Early ball here to Detour. Strong tackle there from Chasel and Mulholland. He's forced the error for his team. Great effort there from Mulholland. Chasel and Mulholland and jumper number 19 for the First Nations Goannas. A side comprising of Indigenous players from around the country. We've got players from New South Wales and Queensland. And wonderful to see the Goannas come together to be a part of the National Championships in 2022. Scrum fed by Mickey Salafia.
Down now! Right here. Hold! Go on.
Played by Jack Talbot.
One,
Cobbo, Seamus Cobbo, hails from Mergen. Mergen State High School. Seamus Cobbo. And here's a break here for the Goannas. It's Ezi Gabooma. Oh, they won't catch him. He's going to run out of the stadium. Gabooma. Kaboom for the Goannas. Oh, did they need that? That's an understatement. They've had hardly any ball, and that could lift them, and that could change the entire complexion of this game. Let's take another look at this on the community TV replay. Just a little bit of a shimmy, and then he just went to sixth gear, went from 0 to 100 there. Ezi Gabooma. He hails from Thursday Island up there on TI. There's a number of players from TI in this side. What a try, Ezi Gabooma. That's from Ezra Mam territory up there. We know how good he's playing at the moment for the Broncos. Ezi Gabooma. Well, it's been all Western Australia. Just like that, I could get the margin back to 2 here, the Goannas. Jack Talbot from directly in front, so 8-6. You could watch this all day, couldn't you? Beat 2 defenders, and it well and truly was see you later. Ezi Gabooma. Showing plenty of speed and the try celebration to go with it. Wonderful to see. Magnificent try. WA off the boot of Tamarau Hayamona and the Goannas. They could undo all their good work though. It's with Kyson Fried. They could undo all their hard work if they turn it over here. They must get to their kick to consolidate. Lamonte Banderson, the number 9.
Stand up in square.
11 up now.
Hold. Go 3.
Up to halfway.
Out together. 11 to me. Hold. Go 4.
Played there by Ivy. And a little kick and chase there. Goes straight though to Gabrielle Salalia. And Talbot, he evades the Talbot tackle, Salalia, and still going. And Salalia up beyond the 40.
Straight up now. To me here, middle. Hold. Go 1. Put there.
Lincoln Kemp. Well, they're starting to give WA too much possession again. Quick tap by Kemp. And just when you thought they were getting into the grind, the Goannas, after scoring that try, they really are allowing WA, or presenting them with an opportunity here, which undoes all the Goannas' hard work in some respects. 20 out here, 10 in from touch, out of side. It's with Jeremiah Grant, the centre 3/4, 10 out, centre field. And a run from dummy half here. Oh, it's too easy. Jakai's Mabbott. Take that. Looks up. Backs himself. And a crushing blow there for the Goannas.
As long as we're keeping the process, then we're good. We just can't be wasting time. You need a drink? No, all good. Yeah, all good.
So Tamarau Haimona again with the goal kicking duties. The Western Australian halfback, the number 7. As he moves in, I think he likes it. No, it's just away. Wasn't a lot in it. Well, goal kicking keeping the Goannas in this. It's only 12-6 despite it being 3 tries to 1. You're watching News Corp's Community TV, Australia's home of live streaming. Great to be here at Moreton Daly Stadium for the 2022 National Championships. We've got the 15s and the 18s. The 18s will be in action tomorrow. Join us then. 15s in action today. Philip Saunderson making it look easy. Another penalty to WA. Goannas just really hurting themselves with these penalties. Lucky to be only 6 down, really.
We need to clean up the rock.
6.5 minutes remaining here in this first half. It's 12-6 to Western Australia over the Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League First Nations Goannas. I Detour, the number 3, tackled by Salafia from the Goannas. Now it's Kemp.
Straight away to me here.
And just a little error there from Kemp. Yeah, Goannas scrum feed.
Scrum line. Scrum at the scrum line.
What is it, boys?
WA, we're just here. We're waiting for the break call.
Yeah, Tommy. Let's go, Goannas.
Nothing early here.
Same as the last one. Okay, you're just going to hold them until I tell you to put the ball in. Let's go, heads in. Right, ball in, 2 hands on me, 7. Break!
So out of the scrum here, the Goannas. What can they conjure up deep in their own territory? They come out to the danger man again. Gabooma, who got it from Kyson Freer. Oh, he's lost it, Gabooma. Well, that's a shame, isn't it?
Onto his hand and then that's on forward. So they've got double knock on, first Goannas, blue giant scrum.
It'll be a Western Australian scrum feed from the double knock on. If they can just somehow go into the sheds at half-time, 6 down, the Goannas, I think they'd take that at this stage.
Nothing to
5 minutes to play. They're going to have to hold out WA here, but a try here to Western Australia. Well, that would really hurt the First Nations Goannas.
Wait, mate, just hold it, we need a half. Half up here, mate. Just hold for the break for me. Ball into your hand, 6. No, it's got to be up. It's got to be
So
up.
this scrum, 25 metres out.
Feed the ball. Break.
And then from the scrum win is the hooker who's already scored in Jakai's Mabet.
18-6.
Looking very lively, Mabet. Explosive off the mark from a standing start. Here's Saunderson. Winding up.
17 of them.
Only 5 out here, WA. Trouble here for the Goannas. They go left where the Goannas have got some numbers, but they're very compressed, and they've got Arthey. They've left him all by himself. Great tackle. Wonderful tackle by Brandon Marks. Dermot Arthey. Western Australia had gone the other way. They had a huge overlap. They went the wrong way and still managed to almost score, mind you. Very compressed defence from the Goannas. And full credit to Brandon Marks. So, great result there for the Goannas. The First Nations Goannas. And here, it's their turn for their hooker now. That's Banderson, Lamonte Banderson. And here they come, the Goannas up to the 40. And they'll get a relieving penalty. It was Ezekiel Ivey. So again, it's Jack Talbot, the goal kicker. He's got the duties kicking for touch as well. He sends it into the eastern stand here at Moreton Daly Stadium, Redcliffe, home of the Dolphins. Nice cool conditions for the players out there today. The rain has stopped. Nice and dry as well. Expecting some rain tomorrow. Of course, day 3 today of this massive Schoolboys League extravaganza. Just managing to stay in the back rower. And Rocky Smith. Offload away to Gabooma. Well, this would make things interesting. Can they score here? It'd be miraculous if they could go in at half-time level here, the Goannas. They've had nothing go their way. 2.5 to play here. They're only 5 metres out. Freer. This will be the last. They got numbers right here. They go that way. Now they straighten, come back towards the middle. They'll kick across field, looking for Talbot. Batted back, is it? No. Dropped by WA. They're claiming the try. It's the halfback. They might have a try through Salafia. Mickey Salafia has scored for the Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League First Nations Goannas. Unbelievable. A chance to level. Who would have thought? In the shadows of half-time, with less than 2 minutes remaining, it looked like it was all coming undone. And then it was Dermot Arthey. He got to it first. He couldn't quite hang on to it. And Mickey Salafia was there. Johnny on the spot, you could say. The halfback scores for the First Nations Goannas, and a big kick coming up here for Jack Talbot to level proceedings. Talbot. Quality goal kicker he is. You'd expect him to kick this. Easier said than done. The First Nations go in as number 5, Jack Talbot. This would give them a lot of confidence if they could level here. It looks okay too. He's got it. Never looked like missing. Talbot converts 12 points all. 45 seconds to go. Unbelievable. The Goannas will take a lot of confidence out of this. Let's have a look at this try one more time. You see the ball come back down there, and Salafia gets to it first. And the Goannas with the last say here in the first half. It's WA kickoff through Haimona. Oh, almost knocked on there.
7 straight away.
Oh, God. Goodness gracious. They'd knocked on Goannas.
Hold here. Hold, go one.
Jared Charlie, the number 10.
Work with the right side here.
And here's Gabooma. Ezzy Gabooma again. Looking very likely to break the line. That is half time here. 12 points all. Well and truly is game on. It's been all WA. They've scored 3 tries to 2, but the Goannas with a try just before half time. They've converted their 2 tries. And we've got a tied ball game heading into half time. It's 12 points all. The First Nations Goannas level with Western Australia. We'll be back with the second half very shortly. We'll see you then. Welcome back to Moreton Daily Stadium here on Community TV, Australia's home of live streaming. Bring you all the action from the 2022 Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League National Championships. We're tied up at 12 apiece. What a fascinating first half we saw. Western Australia dominating, but Goannas somehow levelling at the break. Here we go, second half. Goannas with first use of it. The First Nations Goannas, of course, comprising of a team of Indigenous players, predominantly from New South Wales and Queensland.
17, get up off the arm.
Just outside the 30 here. The Goannas. Banderson feeding it back towards that short side. Played here by Mickey Salafia, who scored in the first half. As did this man, Ezzy Gabooma. Last tackle. It's a better set from the Goannas. Salafia, the halfback, kicks high back on the angle, and Salalia was up to it. He's been taking the majority of them on the full. The WA fullback, Gabriel Salalia. Really having a tremendous game. And terrific start to this set as well for WA. To the 40 and on occasion just shrugging away defenders, the Western Australian player. And here they go. It's Leah Funga. Malachi Leah Funga. Looking for the penalty, doesn't get it. Brody Dunn. We've got some fresh legs on WA. And here is the tour. They keep it alive, still going. Last tackle here, Isaiah Waruki at dummy half. They're 20 metres out WA. What will they do? Brody Dunn, he sends it high and across field. And well read and well judged, lots of confidence. Backed himself and he took it cleanly there. Was Chaselin Mulholland, who hasn't put a foot wrong today for the Goannas. Here's a lock forward in Sloan. Much better start to this half for the Goannas. They're in the arm wrestle here. They've got the scoreboard where it needs to be at 12 apiece.
14, go third.
Mulholland, Gabooma again.
16, standing square.
Strong tackle. Jesse Anal, who's been a top performer for WA. Kick and chase here by Salafia. Oh, and Salalia. What happened there? It's going to be a penalty to the Goannas. So they applied a bit of pressure to Salalia there, and they came up with the result, the Goannas. Quick thinking from Salafia. Can they take the lead for the first time, the Goannas? Ezzy Gabooma.
13, get up. Locking square, hold the line. Hold. Go one.
20 out centre field. And Gabooma again.
Off now!
It was actually Derwan Aitken in the previous play. This time it was Gabooma. And now back on the inside to Rocky Smith. Smith just has to plant the ball down here. Held up over the try line.
11, you're going to hold to the whistle. Mark is if you want. 11, hold. Hold. I've asked you to hold, please hold. Just hold it there for me.
So it'll be Ezekiel Ivey to play it. Banderson, the hooker. And here is the Goannas on the attack. Jared Charlie, number 10. Gee, I thought he was offside the marker then from WA. Free, no set restart either. There's a kick on the last, and Salalia was there. Jared Charlie from TI as well. I just thought when he played that ball leading up to the last tackle, the markers went early, but no set restart for the Goannas. Here's WA. Played by Jeremiah Grant. Waruki. Step inside here from the other winger in Blair. William Blair towards halfway, did well, wrapped up A couple of TI representatives in this Goannas side in Aitken and also Gabooma. And there's the kick. Finds the grass. Bounces up. So we're in an arm wrestle here officially, Talbot. So the Goannas well and truly right back in this contest after a blistering start from WA. Brandon Marks. Oh, intercepted. He's been so good, Marks, today. Mitch Wilson getting in the way of that pass. Hi, Mona. The halfback and playmaker. Chief General. 10 out centre field. WA have the Goannas right where they want them. Here is Inall. Got the pass away. Danger here, Taurana. And Renane Taurana very close to the line. And barging his way over is Jeremiah Grant. And WA back in control. They seize the lead once again.
7. Let's just be very careful how we come in there, mate.
Not much to give here. Defenders are compliant when you're getting to them.
Good lead-up run there from Rahare Tarana. He's from Rockingham Senior High School in Perth. And finished off by Jeremiah Grant, who goes to school at Thornley Senior High School in WA. The number 4. And the conversion is successful. 18 plays 12.
Yeah, all right, no worries. I'll make sure I'm watching Marcus when you're playing baseball. Thanks, mate. Just time out here, fellas, for me. Stay on.
Talbot with the kickoff. Taken by Gabriel Salalia, the fullback. And Inal. Jesse Inall, I should say. Inall.
16 stands. Oh, mate.
Been terrific today, Jesse Inall. Almost scored in the opening stages in the first half.
Stand up to me. Hold.
8 minutes into the second half, they lead 18-12 WA over the First Nations Goannas. A rep side comprising of the very best Indigenous players at 15s level across the country. Great to see some representatives from Thursday Island up Cape York way. Threatening through is Ruben Dixon for WA. Quick play the ball here. Salalia. They come across field. It's with Laufunga. On to Detour. Ziggy Pigeon. Bit of a piggyback to bring him to deck. Jared Charlie to lend a helping hand. So the kick there from the 5'8" on the last.
20 straight away.
That was the kick there from Harawai Brown, but it went straight to a Goanna. Looks like it was that man again, Ezzy Gabooma. Here's the halfback, Salafia. The Goannas, Gabooma chiming in again. Shrugged the tackle there, Brandon Marks. Strong for his age group. The Goannas, still plenty of time in this one. 25-minute halves.
14 straight away off the ball.
Just under 16 minutes to play.
Middle set. Go 4.
Aitken.
5 lords, get square. Hold here for me. Hold.
Fifth and last.
Nothing late.
And Jace Baker finds some ground. Can they get the bounce? Talbot was breathing down the neck there of Ben Cottam.
Watch out, players. Oh, straight away. 11 square. Hold, go through.
The Goannas just going up a gear.
Release them all now. Hold it. Hold. Go through.
Playing it there is Malachi Letafunga.
Two. Release them all. 14 to me and hold. Don't play on him. Just stand up. Hold.
And we've got a little stoppage here right on halfway. Just getting caught up there, Ziggy Pigeon, the number one for the
Take a step back.
First Nations Goannas.
Hold, go forward.
And the offload away and a chance here for WA. Have a look at this speed to burn William Blair.
Hold! Five last release. Hold, go.
Chance here to Letafunga. Malachi Letafunga dropped the ball and Goannas will come away with this, but WA asking some serious questions. What a break there from William Blair. Just got ankle tapped. Great effort from that man again, Ezzy Gabooma.
Hold, go. Six, get on now! Hold, go one. All right, we're going to have to work really hard here now. Stand up. Hold it, hold. That's it.
15 out, just working it away. Gabooma with a dummy, show and go. Defence was there, just.
Hold. Okay, three.
Salalia and also Mitch Wilson in the tackle. And look at this strength shown by Renare Tirana
No, hold. Go.
on Mickey Salafia.
It's 5 and last, get square.
So only 25 out here, the Goannas. They'll need a good kick.
20's in front.
The torpedo spiralling. Good distance on it. Oh, and it's for Sierra. So a great outcome for the Goannas. Ben Cottam could not handle, and now they turn defence into attack. Offload away as well. Here they come, the First Nations Goannas.
One, straight up. One, straight up. Stay here to me. Hold square, 17, go first.
25 out. Looking to score their third try as the offload away from Jared Charlie, back the way of Freer.
Get up together. To me here. Hold, go two. Hold, two.
Jared Charlie again. Hails from TI.
Get up now. Go on.
Queensland. Inside the 10 metres, only 9 out centre field as Banderson goes, oh no, he went towards the outer side. It was dropped by the half-back in Mickey Salafia, just when they were looking likely, the Goannas.
We've got a double knock on, so can't play on.
We'll come back for the scrum feed with 12 minutes to go, 18-12, WA leading the Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League First Nations Goannas.
Goannas, we're here, we're waiting for the break.
Come, boys.
Up here for me, WA. Goannas is over here for me, please, in front
Wait
of
for
me.
the break, sir.
Come on, fellas, let's go, heads in. Please, 16. Goannas, we need a half of the plate. Goannas, we need a half. Buddy, you're outside, let's go forward, 16. 16 outside, let's forward, thank you. Mate, wrap your arms, ball in now, one. Ball in, break.
And straight from
One move.
the very start of this set of 6, that man again, Marja Peachy. And now a penalty to WA. High tackle.
Let's just back here, buddy. One side for me.
Marja Peachy really is a wrecking ball, isn't he, when he gets the ball in his hands, the number 11 for WA.
Hold to the kick. Hold.
Another try here would make it incredibly difficult for the First Nations Goannas to get themselves back in this one. Oh, knock on from dummy half. Kyson Freer.
Where we like the scrum. Go I'm in the middle, Captain.
So both teams just coming up with a couple of errors in the last 5 minutes.
So we're in the middle, WA.
We're just with the line here.
WA, use your line. Wait for the break call.
Come on, Goannas, we need 16.
Wait for the break.
10 minutes to play. One try ball game at the moment. First Nations Goannas to feed the scrum here.
Go fellas, 16, come on. Second row, get your head in there for me. Boys, heads in for us. Second, buddy, come on, heads in. Lock, put your head in all the way for me. Ball in. Break.
Big tackle there from Gabriel Salalia, the Western Australian fullback.
Hold. Go first tackle. 17 off the ball. All the way, man. Hold
Sloan.
8, hold.
Through the hands via Freer. And here's Yeatman, Caesar Yeatman. We haven't seen a lot of him.
Hold, go 3.
Over halfway, offload away. They keep it alive to Smith and out now to Talbot. Steps inside. Tackled by Letu Funga. And also, was it Brody Dunn? It was. Here's the kick from Freer. He's going to find open pastures here. Let's see how the ball bounces. Will they get a repeat set, the Goannas? They may very well do.
Put on the dead ball line after he's taken possession. No one drop out.
So big play there. 6-point ball game. They'll get the ball back to Goannas.
So everyone on side for me. Go be behind it to be on side. Stay on.
It's WA's turn now to defend. They go short with the dropout. A nice spin move there by Wilson. Short side play, the 5'8" to here he is in Ivy. In fact, it was Chaselin Mulholland rather that first play. And then Ivy out to Jack Talbot, 10 out. They go the short side again. Here's Ivy, chance here. Ivy could go himself. Reaches out. Was he tackled or was it play on? Well, it's not going to be a try, but we've got a shoulder charge call, it appears. And a penalty going the way of the First Nations Goannas. Look at this replay again. So ball in the hands of Jace Baker, the Goannas 5'8", and Ivy will take another hit up. He wants another crack at him, he says. Give the ball to me. Ezekiel Ivy puts his hands up. He plays it 8 metres out. Baker. And again, Chaselin Mulholland. Been impressive, Mulholland. Baker. Oh, almost intercepted. Freer gets the pass away. Pressure from Jeremiah Grant. Grant was all over them. Well defended, but he might have just propelled the ball forward. Or is it a knock-on against the Goannas? Let's see here.
WA, we're here waiting for the break.
Wait for that break.
Okay, WA, we need 6 in here. Same all forward, Goannas. Come on, boys, let's go.
That'll be a Goannas feed.
You're not going to enter that scrum, 17, get your outside leg forward.
So 6 minutes to play. A try here, converted, would make things very interesting indeed.
Second row, put your head in. Lock, head in and wrap for me. Ball in, mate, 2 hands. Break!
So out of the scrum from Banderson to Pigeon.
Help!
Ziggy Pigeon. And a penalty to the Goannas.
Just wait, no. Just wait, mate, just wait. You just thought. Hold here, mate, hold.
Well, they won't get a better opportunity than this. Must score here. Pigeon.
11 11, get up. Hold the line.
They're short on that left side defence, WA, and they come up quickly as well, did Grant, leaving the door open, but the pass was awry, cleaned up.
Come on, come with me, go through.
Played there by Yeatman, Caesar Yeatman, and now it's with the number 18, Gabooma. Is he Gabooma? Well, this is the game right here in terms of the Goannas coming back into it. Vanderson got it away to Pigeon. Late pass away, kept alive, and in the corner here is Sione Tonga. And Tonga, with a huge blow to WA, scores for the Goannas. And a kick from the sideline will be very telling here coming right up. You won't want to go anywhere for the final few minutes here as Vanderson kept it alive. Pigeon went himself a very late pass away, and Yeatman keeps it alive on the outside. And Sione Tonga. Huge conversion attempt coming up. Well, huge kick here. And looks like it might be Banderson who's put his hand up for this one. Is it? No, it's going to be Jack Talbot again. So Talbot, he's a great goal kicker. You wouldn't want to write him off. He sends this one high and long. Oh! Was it just under the crossbar? I think it was on line. Superb effort that from Jack Talbot. And just still remains 2-point ball game with WA leading. They have scored 4 tries to 3, WA. And with 2 3/4 minutes remaining, they'll have to score again, the Goannas, to claim victory here. WA, clock is their friend. We're back underway thanks to Keaoti Rangatahi Harua Brown.
10, straight away.
Kurawai Brown, I should say. Apologies.
11, Ocean.
Hezi Gabooma. Smith drifting across field, getting his teammates involved, and in fact the pass was to Smith, rather it was the try scorer Tonga, and Smith should have taken that. Tonga doing really well to create the overlap. He did all the hard work. There's nothing wrong with the pass. And Rocky Smith dropped it clean. Might have been their last opportunity as well, the Goannas. So to feed the scrum here for WA, Kaheo Te Rangatahi Harawai Brown. We'll have to feed it again, so we'll go again. Kaheo Te Rangatahi Harawai Brown to feed the scrum. The number 6, a 5'8" for WA. He's got Salalia there at first receiver, who he dishes to. Oh, huge shot there from Mulholland. He took out the fullback. He might have come up with possession for his team, although Pigeon couldn't hang on. That was a huge defensive play by Chaselin Mulholland, and he wasn't rewarded for it. Looking to make amends for the Smith knock on Mulholland. He's had a good game, Chaselin Mulholland, for the First Nations Goannas. So it'll be another scrum. We'll do it all again. Kaheo Te Rangatahi Harawai Brown defeated. Again, Harawai Brown's got Salalia there at first receiver. And the seconds tick down, 45 seconds remaining. He goes exactly that way to the fullback. Gabriel Salalia just short of halfway. Well, they had their chances, the Goannas. Well, the ball comes loose. They might get one more chance. No, it's a penalty. It was Marja Peachy, who has been sensational the way he's run the football for WA. was ruled to have been stripped. And they'll finish with the footy here, WA. They lead 18 points to 16, 4 tries to 3. They'll be in no hurry here.
Right, Goannas, we're with me. We're going to wait for the kick. Bring it up with the touch.
Siren imminent. One more play remaining. Renare Tarauna will go to ground. That's all she wrote in this one. Full-time siren sounds here at Moreton Daly Stadium. WA victorious 18-16 over the Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League First Nations Goannas at the 15s age group here. 18 points to 16, the final score. It's been great to have you with us today. We've got plenty more action to come all week. 3 days down, plenty more football to come. We look forward to your company tomorrow with the action kicking off. It'll be the 18s in action tomorrow. On behalf of the entire team, my name's Drury Forbes, and we look forward to seeing you next time. It's bye for now.